Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, Gone Clubbing Part 2, set in Berlin and supplied to us today by JosephsBatman. So moving on to our briefing, there are more of them, Alexios. This is bad. We found that Gustav Ruta has a dead man's trigger. When he dies, we make a beeline to wherever the signal goes. We must also kill them. They all know. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 1 objective. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a silenced pistol stored up in the staff entrance area, and we'll be bringing with us a remote micro taser and a remote micro explosive.
Not here with anyone.
So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to exit the main entrance. If we look behind us, there is one of our targets. We'll get to him shortly. And if we look ahead of us, there is another of our targets who we will also get to shortly. So we're going to quickly select our micro remote taser. We're going to drop it in this rather large puddle here. And while we're waiting for our target to come along, we're going to go and retrieve our silenced pistol here and the briefcase. It may come in handy. So we're just going to remove the silenced pistol from the briefcase. We're then going to make our way over the bollards and around the large containers here, and we're going to deal with our first target, who is a young lady currently on a break having a cigarette. So we're just going to get behind these piles of bricks here. We're going to wait for the club staff member to finish walking along the walkway. He will then have his back to us, and we can then approach our target here and give her a gentle nudge down into the probably highly irradiated water. If not radiated, definitely rainwater. Either way, I wouldn't want to go swimming in it. So target 1 has been taken care of. We're now going to make our way back around to the car park area, and we're just going to wait here for our next target. You can see currently having a panic attack because he's lost his allergy pills. Eventually he's going to walk along and step in the puddle, and as long as we have activated the taser, that will eliminate him nice and easily. Now we want his body discovered, so we're going to pull out our silenced pistol and we're going to destroy one of the cars. That will get lots of attention. Just trying to get the petrol tank to rupture. I think we've managed to do that. So once we've destroyed one of the cars in a fiery explosion, we're going to hide ourselves in the dumpster here and wait for all of the panic to calm down and the body cleanup to begin. Now unfortunately, the gentleman doing the body cleanup is our next target. So while he is removing our last target, we're going to place our briefcase down on the floor here, and then we're going to place our remote explosive on the front of the vehicle. You can use either this vehicle or the one directly behind us. Both are within range, and all we have to do now is wait for our target to finish removing the body. This does take a little while, and then when he comes back and takes up his position at the club entrance, we're going to put one bullet into one of the 3 cars on the right. I'm going to pick the car we've placed our briefcase next to. That will get everybody's attention, and hopefully our target will be the one to come and investigate. If he's not, like we have here, I'm just going to quickly retrieve the briefcase. We're going to let this gentleman come along, investigate, find nothing, and go back to his routine.
Not right now.
And when he does that, we can then reset our trap and try again.
False alarm.
So he's radioing in, there's nothing to see here, we're going back to our business, standing around getting paid an awful lot of money for doing almost nothing, just looking mean. So once he's moved off, we're going to replace the briefcase. The briefcase isn't strictly necessary, but it will aid us in keeping our target near to the explosion. So this time I'm going to shoot one of the other vehicles and set off the car alarm. This time round we have secured our target. Now because we've aimed at a different car, he is going to walk straight past our exploding car. So just as he does, we can then trigger the explosion, set off the petrol tank and eliminate our target in an accident. So that just leaves 2 more targets, and they are both located over by the Juice and Chill Out bar. So we're going to make our way straight there, avoiding Agent Davenport and Agent Swan along the way. Neither were in attendance, so we were able to get over here nice and quickly. So there is our next target, and we are going to make our way over to the storage containers, avoiding Agent Swan, and we're going to get here just a little bit too late to immediately deal with our target, and he is currently located over yonder by the pink container, and he is playing with his phone. He has now moved away, so we can line up our shot with the propane cylinder that's in the area, and when our target returns to play with his phone, we can then detonate the cylinder and eliminate target number 4. So that of course will cause a bit of panic, so we do need to be aware of the guards running around who may be enforcers. But if once we get past them, we're going to head to the rear of the juice bar and our final target, the delivery boy. We're going to position ourselves behind him, and while all of the panic is still going on, we're going to give him a nice gentle neck massage. We're going to grab the key that he drops, and then we're going to deposit him in the dumpster provided. Now I'm going to stick to the outside of the yard area here to avoid any people looking through the gap and spotting us. And once we have him safely stored away, we can then make our way through the gates, avoid the camera, and we can take the delivery boy's moped and we can exit the club, as we are far too old and far too loud. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objective and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.